Let's look a little more in depth into some of these acid-base reactions and what's going on. So an acid-base reaction is also called a neutralization reaction because we're going to go from a low pH from the acid and a high pH from the base to a neutral pH. And so we take our acid with an H and we take our base with an OH, and we're going to form water, and we're going to form the salt with the anion from the acid and the anion from the acid and the cation from the base. Alright, so your HA donates your proton, the hydroxide, to the hydroxide base to form water, and the anion from the acid is going to combine with the cation from the base to form what we call a salt. So first thing you're going to do is write a balanced chemical equation for this. So if we take a specific example of the reaction between hydrochloric acid and magnesium hydroxide, you're going to have HCl plus magnesium hydroxide, and they're both aqueous because they have to be in water in order to have a reaction take place, and they're going to form H2O as a liquid, and then the salt between the acid and the base ions that don't form the water. So you've got to figure out what the salt is going to be. So since we have removed the H to form the water, we're going to have a chloride, and then we're removing the OH to form water, and we're going to have magnesium left, and so magnesium is a +2, chloride is a -2. So if we do a swap and drop where one goes to the magnesium, 2 goes to the chloride, you get MgCl2, magnesium chloride. Once you do that, you have to balance the equation, and these are typically simple to balance. So if you'll start with your chlorides and put a 2 in front of that, you're going to find usually whatever you have to do to the acid, you probably will have to do to the water molecule as well. And so once you've done that and you've balanced, you had 2 chlorines, 1 magnesium, you've now got 2 times 1 is 2 hydrogens plus 2 hydrogens, so you got 4 and 4 there, and then 2 oxygens, and 2 times 1 is 2 oxygens on that side. So everything's balanced. Like I said, these are not difficult to balance.